Welcome to SBS Parts Can-Am Commander 100-hour service video. In this video, we will show you how to change the engine oil and filter, change the final drive oil, and the Commander's drive belt. There's also a list of items to check in your owner's manual as part of the 100-hour service. The first step in the process of the oil change is to remove the passenger side seat. You'll see the oil dipstick right beneath the passenger side seat. The drain plug is almost directly beneath the dipstick. Drain the engine oil prior to installing the new filter. You can see the engine oil filter placement here. It's not very difficult to get to, as you can see from the video. After you've removed the oil drain plug, you can remove the bolts that are holding the oil filter in place, first with an Allen wrench and then by hand. Remove the old oil filter from the cap and replace with the new oil filter and gasket. The new oil filter and cap should slide right into place, and then you can tighten down the bolts first with your fingers and then with an Allen wrench. Use Can-Am brand 4-stroke oil and fill up the engine to 2.5 quarts. The first step in replacing the final drive oil is to remove the rear skid plate from the vehicle. Remove the final drive filler plug before removing the drain plug to prevent creation of a vacuum in the system. Once the filler plug is removed, remove the drain plug with a 5.5mm hexagonal Allen wrench and drain the final drive oil. There's a drain hole provided for the oil to drain out of the final drive. Once the final drive oil has been completely drained, replace the filler plug. Use 1/4-inch plastic tubing to refill the final drive oil through the filler plug hole. Once the final drive oil has been replaced, replace the filler cap in the final drive. First step in the removal of the drive belt is the removal of this plastic panel. Just remove the plastic pop rivets, and then the center console panel will slide right out of the vehicle. The black panel beneath the driver's side seat will also have to be removed, and the driver's side seat belt may have to be removed in order to remove this panel. After you've removed those panels, remove the clutch cover bolts with a 8mm Allen head wrench. There are 8mm bolts on the underside of the clutch cover that must be removed as well. Once the clutch cover bolts have been removed, remove the clutch cover from the clutch assembly. Use an 8mm by 70mm bolt to bring the primary and secondary clutch assemblies together so that you can remove the drive belt from the clutch assembly. The drive belt comes off easily. Just roll it over the secondary clutch and start pulling. Your new drive belt should resemble your old drive belt fairly closely. Replacement of the new drive belt is easy. Just slide it over both the primary and secondary clutch and it should roll right in. Once the new belt is in place, just twist the 8mm by 70mm bolt out of the secondary clutch, and the primary and secondary clutch pulleys will be spread apart appropriately. Once the new drive belt is in place, just replace the clutch cover and the panels, and your drive belt installation is complete. Thank you for watching the Can-Am Commander 100-hour service video. For the best prices on Can-Am Commander parts online, visit www.sbsparts.com.